Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cindy and I make beauty and fitness content. If that's the kind of thing that you like, then please subscribe. So I purchased with my own money the new Witch City Salem collection. Isn't that pretty? And I also got the 3 lipsticks. I got them on their sale. You had a bundle price plus for some odd reason they gave us 20% off too. So I took it. Anyway, so today I did a look with it using the colors. So if that's what you'd like to see, then please keep watching. Hi guys, Cindy here. So today we got our Nomad order in for the new palette. You know, I fell for the hype. I hope this was worth it. I know on the Blend Bunny, I kind of, by the time I got it, I kind of regretted it. I mean, the shimmer palette I love. The neutral palette, I don't know. I might learn to love it. I don't hate it. I just had plenty of neutrals. I don't know that I need to spend $42 extra. So anyway, I got the bundle. And I purchased this off the site. I got the bundle with the 3 lipsticks and the palette. So here's the outside. I know I'm not swatching or anything. All the PR people have already done that. And this is just a quick while I'm getting ready, putting on my makeup. It's not really it is a dedicated video, but I've not really gone through all the effort of planning and stuff like they do. So we have a postcard, which I'm not going to read it because we want to keep this 3 minutes, and with putting on makeup, it won't be it. Okay, so now here's the inside. So let me look at it. Yeah, it shifts. I do like this. I think there's one other that does that too. I might, maybe at Black Friday or something, I might, if they have a, decent sale, I might pick up some more palette. The only other Nomad palette I had, I don't have anymore. I think it was that Berlin. I'm not sure. It came like in a box. So we open it and we've got a little sheet of paper in here, not the plastic, which is fine with me because I always lose those plastics anyway. And mine are perfect. I don't know if this is the palette or not, but a lot of the people in PR, they complained of, I don't know if it's this one, they complained that they have broke stuff coming in, but if you're getting it free, you can't complain. But anyway, we've got all these pretty colors. We've got a row of shimmers, light green, dark green. We got a green and a green and a dark green. See, I couldn't tell what color that was just by watching the videos. We've got some oranges up here, light orange, dark orange. We've got some maroons here, and then some kind of neutral gray, cool neutral colors, kind of mud looking colors. Got one black, and we got some pretty purple. So I'm excited about this. I did a few videos where I, thought I could do it. Well, I couldn't. This is pretty. Oh, and then the lipsticks. Let's look at the lipsticks real quick. So this video might be a little bit longer because I'm kind of showing you things too. Oh, here's the scissors. I was looking for scissors. So we're going to weigh. I'm not going to try on all the lipsticks. We're just going to decide what one we like. I like this packaging. It's really nice. So this is the gold one. These were $17 each except one. I got the bundle with all 3, so that might have been cheaper. Plus, there was some code that we was able to use to get 20. I don't know if we had to use a code or not, but we got 20% off. And I did not even try to use someone else's coupon on top of it because I didn't think it would take. Okay, so this is kind of a purpley mauve color. We're going to do green and purple because that's what I was wanting to do and never could pull it off. But that's what we're going to do today. I know other people have done it, but I don't really remember how they did it, what colors they used or anything. And then here's the third one. So I'm loving this. I think I've got most of the Bloom Bunnies. I might have to start collecting the Nomads now, or the ones I really want. So this was kind of the red one. It looks red here. Oh. And then they said these are kind of balming, which I'm happy about that because my lips have been kind of dry lately. So I'm going to put these aside. And I don't really have everything out, so I'll be cutting parts of the video where I'm fumbling around. I'm going to move all my stuff over here. Or, no, I'm not. I'm going to move some of the stuff over there. Okay, so let's get started. Again, let's get started. So we're going to start off, we got the deep purple and the purple. We're going to start off with the deep purple. Isn't that a pretty shade? And I'm just going to do my same old thing. I'm not going to try to be clever and creative. With the outer edge. So you got black here. So there's all kinds of looks you could do. You could do just like a pure purple look, you know, because you got the actually kind of three shades. That two of them shimmers, but you've got those three shades of shimmers. You could do, but we're going to do green and purple because that's what I've been wanting to do. And I'm planning on wearing a green top today. There, and then we're going to go ahead and underneath the eye, start that under the eye too, just to get it going. And if we want to darken this up more, we got some black. I don't know that I want to do that today because it's still summer, but I might. So I'm just going to take this halfway because I'm probably going to do some green underneath it. We got orange, we got all kinds of good colors, but I'm just going to stick with something, you know, like it's still summertime, so I'm going to still stick with a cherry look, not too dark, but I really did like these shades of green. So now let's try the green on the inside of the eye. And then we can, maybe let's take the purple out just a little bit more towards the middle. Okay? I'm using the same shade. So I just kind of darkened it up a little bit. Took it out a little bit more. And then we're going to take that pretty green now. And there's this one down here is a green also, but sort of olive green. We're going to take the bright green. And then on these maroons and reds, like this is super, super dark. I like in this palette. I like a palette that's got all different tones in it, light and dark and medium. I've got a palette out of the ice cream, and I'm not really liking that palette. It's just all dark. So, and it's got shimmers, but the shimmers are dark too. They're not even light shimmers. So we're going to take that pretty green and put it on the inside. I'm sure someone else already did this. Probably Heather. Well, there's two Heathers. I don't remember what Heather Austin did. I might not even watched hers. But I like the ashes on my lashes, Heather. For some reason, she captivates me more. I like the other Heather too. I like them all. I don't dislike anyone. Just some you like better than others. Maybe it's their personality, you know. Like because the Heather, the ashes on my lashes, Heather, she'll kind of talk about her life a little bit, and I kind of like that. I talk mine a little bit. Sometimes I have to cut them out though because of because of time. We try to keep the video down because people don't have time to watch a real long video. Okay, so this is the color. It's a pretty color. I don't know if I've done it justice, but then we're going to go ahead and pack on the shimmers. Let me find a brush. Okay. I don't have nice organized brushes like the rest of them do. So for the shimmers, I like this really light shade of green. I'm going to put that on the green part. And on the outer corner, I think I'm going to do the dark purple shimmer. It's a little bit darker than this one up here on the outer corner. So we're going to start off with, we could use our fingers, but I'm not going to because I use my hands for my makeup and stuff, and I don't want any extra dirt on it. This is kind of a stiff brush. So we're going to use the darker shimmer over here. And I guess we didn't have to put anything on the lid, but I did a look yesterday from that Bloom palette again. I may push it back though. It's scheduled probably for a day or two, but I may push it back so this one will come first. So this is a soft brush. It's not real fluffy, but it's just soft. Probably not the right one to use. But makeup is subjective. We just do what we want. So here's a littler brush. I'm going to do the green, that lighter shade of green. On the top half of the lid. Yeah, this is pretty. So if I get me any more, I got to buy some stuff for my content room. I'm not in the spring mood. I'm out of that. So I'll be getting something, more fall leaning palettes. But hopefully they'll have a sale. Well, I can always find a coupon to get 10% off. But of course, we would like more, 20, 25. Someone I bought something, it must have been nails. I bought some nail stuff that was like 20 or 25% off. I don't know if it was Kish or Dashing Diva. And as y'all know, I don't use any glue or anything on my eyelids. And I'm just taking this one brush. I'm gonna move this out of the hair way. Don't like messing with it too much because I want it to go down. If you pin them up too much, they won't. So let's go ahead on the inner part of the eye. I'm going to use this same brush that I use the shimmer with because it's kind of hard. I can either use the dark green. I think I'm going to use the dark green because the bright green might just be too bright for under the arm. So I'm going to use this dark green and see how I look like that underneath the eye along with the, I don't know. I can put it's okay. I used the darkest shade of purple. Well, there's really only one matte purple. So I didn't have a lot of choices on that. So let's find in that other stiff. Here's a little purple brush. I'm just mixing it in. I didn't put anything else on it. I might put some more stuff on it. because I am looking for, oh, and that might have been yesterday's brush. I found this too. So it definitely didn't have anything on it. I think this is what I did underline with the purple with. So I'm going to line some purple some more. Brighten that up, clean it up. For the upper eye, I don't think I'm going to use anything on the top of my brow. I think if I do something, it'll just be like powder, like the setting powder, and then we'll use highlighter. I'm just trying to blend. And for the inner corner, we will try to remember to do that, but if I don't, if I forget on mine, I'm probably going to use this silver shade here. Or I can use the light purple, maybe the light purple. We'll use the light. But let's stick with silver because we want something to match with the green, and that's what's next to it. We'll use the silver. So, okay, so now we're going to put on some foundation and powder and eyelashes. I use these lashes. I've already cut them. I ruined one pair of lashes because I cut the wrong end of them. I thought they were these when they wasn't. So anyway, let's get those on. I think I'm just going to use this candy apple. It's kind of cool toned. I had that blush that we got in the box, but I can't go get it. He's in another room. So we're just going to use this. That would be a good shade to use though, what we got in the ice cream box, but I don't have it in here. Actually, it's too big to fit in my bathroom. So anytime I'm going to use it, I'm going to have to make a point to bring it when I bring the other stuff. And it was super pigmented. I think that's the reason I got so dark one day because I didn't realize how pigmented it was. I used my fingers to put the lashes on. I think that might work better than trying to finagle those tweezers because then I can't get the tweezers on. Let's go ahead and do our inner corner. So I told you, why don't we just go ahead? I told you I wanted to use silver. I think I might have changed my mind. I think I want to use this light purple. Yeah, that's real pretty. There. Highlighter. Oh, we're going to use this Jason Wu highlighter. That's all I've got right now because I don't like the stick highlighter. So we got some for blush highlighter. And then we got a light color for over our eyes. And then we got a tan color for our nose. Now for the lipstick. Which one are we going to try? Let's try, for the sake of trying, the purple one. I think this is it. Seeing the light. Let's try that one. And it's probably going to wear off by the time I go to church and I'll have to redo it. Because they say it's a balmy, but nothing stays on me anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. It's not that balmy. It feels like lipstick. Maybe some people just use the really hard lipstick. Because I use a lot of balm and stuff, and they're really soft. Now, granted, I did have some probably foundation and stuff rubbed on my lips. I will keep these out, and I can use those for other things too. So, we use the purple with the purple eye look. So let me take my rollers out and we will show you the finished look for the day. Alrighty, so I'm back and this is the finished look. I hope you like it. You know, I did not do any other touching up or anything. All I did was put a top on and take the rollers out and fluff my hair up a little bit. So thank you for watching. And please give, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And give me a like and a comment. And we will see you next time. You know, maybe we'll do another look. You know, maybe we'll do another look tomorrow. But I do have another video scheduled, so I'm going to probably push it back and schedule this one first. And so it's a little out of order. But anyway, that's okay. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.